Tuloy-tuloy ang paghahatid natin ng mga impormasyong napapanahon at on-demand sa impeachment trial ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Ako si Tristan Nodalo. Sa pagkakataong ito, pakakapanayam natin si Defense Deputy Spokesperson, Attorney Justin Golar. Sir, thank you for your time and
Good
for this
afternoon.
interview.
Thank you for the interview. Good
Okay.
afternoon, din.
Sir, let me start with the decision yesterday of the impeachment court to issue subpoena to the financial documents of Vice President Duterte. Would you consider this as a setback sa defense?
Well, to be honest, this is some sort of setback, of course. The defense would have preferred na hindi siya may issue yung subpoena. Not because we are against accountability, lest we be misconstrued, but because we are there to protect the due process rights of our client. And really, this due process rights, entitled po lahat ng Pilipino nito. But nandito na po yung decision, the impeachment court decided to issue these subpoenas. We respect it naman po without prejudice, of course, to whatever remedy we may take or we may decide to take.
Okay, so would you say, sir, there's a recalibration, readjustment of the defense strategy following this decision? Because sinabi na naman po ng defense na whatever the decision is, handa naman po kayo and meron kayong strategiya. Pero because ito nga ang lumabas na decision, may recalibration bang naganap?
Well, I cannot say that there's a recalibration. Kasi sabi nga kanina, yung mga trial lawyer naman po, pinaghahandaan yung all possibilities. That includes the possibility na ma-issue din po yung subpoena. So there's no recalibration. We are ready and we will proceed as planned naman po.
Okay, nakausap nyo na po ng defense team si Vice President Duterte regarding this decision. What was her reaction?
I cannot speak for the rest of the members of the defense team, but I can only speak for myself and honestly, hindi ko pa po nakausap yung Vice Presidente.
Okay. Speaking of other remedies, how close are you to reconsidering ano po ba yung mga posibleng legal remedy na available pa sa defense team when it comes to this particular issue?
Well, under the Senate rules, bawal po kasi yung motion for reconsideration on a ruling of the presiding officer. So, the only remedy right now that we could think of and that we're discussing is the possibility that we file a petition before the Supreme Court. But please, I'd like to highlight the word possibility. Kasi again, the defense team has not decided. We are still discussing between ourselves. And of course, the final decision is really with the client, the Vice President.
And once mag-resort to going to the Supreme Court, syempre magkakaroon din ng implication yan to the entire proceedings. Is that right, sir?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Sabi po ni attorney po, walang based doon sa mga dokumento, no, if ever mais publicize man to, wala namang makikita o mapapatunayan ng prosecution. Is that the defense position after all?
Yes, wala naman po talagang tinatago yung Vice Presidente. The only reason why we were objecting on the issuance of the subpoena is really because we think, and it is our position, that it violated the due process rights of the Vice President. And really, it was not specific enough as required under the rules on the issuance of subpoena.
Okay. How about the issue of fishing expedition? Ito pa rin po ba ang saloobin ng defense despite of the decision?
Yes, I think that was mentioned naman during the oral arguments, no, na it is our position that the issuance of the subpoena is in fact a fishing expedition on the part of the prosecution. But lest the defense be misconstrued, no, para lang po maunawaan, we are not challenging the decision made by the impeachment court. Again, we respect it. They already made their ruling. We will just have to, move forward. But again, without prejudice to whatever remedy the Vice President and the defense panel may take.
Okay. Do you want to react with House Prosecutor Ridon statement na hindi raw malaking isda ang mahuhuli dito sa paglalabas ng mga dokumento, kundi mga balye-balye ng ebidensya?
Okay, really, I think House Prosecutor Ridon is entitled kung ano yung gustong sabihin niya. We respect his opinions, we respect his insights, but I hope you understand the defense prefers not to engage in those kinds of discourse.
Yung sinabi lang po ng speechman spokesperson na si Attorney Reggie Tongol na yung decision daw po, meron ng decision si Presiding Officer Cheese Escudero since July 6 pa. Pero syempre, nagkaroon pa po ng oral arguments. Was it a surprise na meron ng nakareding decision? Was it the outcome you've expected?
Well, it was a surprise after we heard that statement from the impeachment court spokesperson. But as to the reason behind this, if we engage that, the defense team would be speculating or surmising, no? And hindi po namin preference yan. So we'll leave it as it is and we'll consider it in whatever remedy that we may consider and we may take.
Okay, Attorney Justin Golar. Sir, thank you for your
Thank you.
time and for granting this interview.
Maraming salamat.
Sir, thank you po.
Maraming salamat.